View with discretion advised, only suitable for big boys. Be aware of cringe, you were warned. Now you're watching Albert Einstein and his theories only on National Geographic HD. Albert Einstein was undoubtedly one of the greatest physicists to ever live. He showed the world his genius in many ways, such as relativity and, of course, E equals mc squared. For those of you who somehow don't know about him, Albert Einstein was a theoretical physicist born on the 14th of March in 1879. The photoelectric effect is what won him his Nobel Prize. The photoelectric effect is what ended the debate between Robert Hooke and Isaac Newton over what light was made of. Newton thought it was particles and Hooke thought it was waves. Light was thought to be made of waves until James Clerk Maxwell wrote the Maxwell equations which declare light to be made of electromagnetic waves. And that made sense at the time as when calculated the speed of light was the same as the speed of electromagnetic waves. But again, that was partly wrong too, as when Heinrich Rudolf discovered the photoelectric effect. He noticed that when light hits a metal surface, electrically charged particles similar to electrons left the surface of the metal. This shouldn't have been happening, as said before, light was made of waves. Einstein later solved this by explaining how light was waves and particles, or as he explained it, discrete packets of energy, quanta, or as most commonly known, photons. In 1905, Einstein explained how the laws of physics apply and remain the same for all freely moving observers and non-accelerating observers, whatever their speed of motion.
Now we are going to be talking about reference frames. So basically, let's just say there's a car going at 10 kilometers an hour and another going at 20 kilometers an hour. The one going at 20 kilometers an hour will see the one going at 10 kilometers an hour go 30 kilometers an hour, and the same thing would go to the other car. Next up, we are going to be talking about E equals mc squared, or the true meaning of E equals mc squared. You probably heard of E equals mc squared as that famous equation some guy Einstein wrote down, but it actually means way more. It can determine how much in a mass you need to make a nuclear bomb. So basically, E equals mc squared basically says energy equals mass times the speed of light squared. This is saying mass as energy, and you can figure out the mass of an object by dividing energy by the speed of light squared. And that's the mass. And that basically